The Torres administration is currently making steps to follow up with the White House Intergovernmental Affairs Office about 902 talks. Congressman Gregorio Sablan says while he's deferring the 902 process through Governor Ralph Torres, he continues discussions with local leaders in the event legislation is needed for an extension of the contract worker program past 2019.
First, I want to make it very clear that at the present time, my personal choice is to defer to the governor's 902 consultation process, knowing that as a result of the consultation process, if from that consultation there is a need to extend the CW program, there would be legislation will still be required.
The congressman says he has already met with senators and members of the Strategic Economic Development Council here in the Commonwealth. He says when he returns to the Commonwealth in May after his time in Washington, D.C., he will continue meetings with representatives of the House as well as the Society for Human Resource Management, Chamber of Commerce, and Hotel Association of the NMI. These meetings to start a conversation on how to approach the pending phase-out deadline of contract workers in 2019.
Probably SHRM because they're responsible for the processing or the employment of CWs. But yeah, I need to decide. I think that there is no disagreement that there continues to be a need for workers from third national country workers in the Northern Marianas.
The congressman says legislation may be needed as soon as early 2017. He even says some CNMI lawmakers on Capitol Hill are saying legislation is needed this year. Sablan says they need to figure out how many workers are needed and for how long. It's this kind of information, he says, needs a consensus from all parties.
I don't have a bill drafted. It is my hope that from these conversations, that's how we draft a bill.
Any legislation would be an amendment to the amendment made in the Consolidated Natural Resources Act of 2008 back in December of 2014. That was an amendment to extend the phase-out deadline to December 31st, 2019. Government officials do tell us an update on establishing 902 consultations with a presidentially appointed representative will be released soon.